Yo, people, this is how I took 0 trades today because I was at the gym. So I'm just going to do a little trade recap of what I saw and what I would have taken if I were to have been home. I don't know if I would have taken this or not because the stop loss would have been quite large, but I'll just quickly show you what we're looking at. Okay, so coming into the day, we're obviously bullish. I mean, we've just been absolutely printing. So I'm thinking, obviously, looking for buys. We're respecting off of this 4-hour gap, which is good. But bullish price action. Doing the same on ES 4-hour. Coming into the day, looking at the 15-minute time frame, we can see, where are we? Yeah, we can see, is there an SMT on these? Yeah, so you got an external SMT. Oh no, ooh. Oh no, off of these lows. You got an external SMT off of these lows. Oh, are these Asia lows? Yeah, okay, so SMT off Asia lows. Meow, 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 la 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 la. Drop into the 5-minute. Market opens, absolutely pumps, creates this bullish 15-minute, which I initially thought we were going to tap into. We ended up not. Nearly. I think we did on ES. No, we didn't even make one on ES. Okay, so we just don't actually tap it. Tap into this premium 5-minute and proceed to boom up, creating another bullish 5-minute. Now, after this bullish 5-minute, we hadn't taken out the recent swing high. Was this a fib level? Hold on. Yeah, so we tapped 61% extension on the fib. And then came down into this bullish 5-minute. What do we see inside of the 5-minute? Drop into the 1-minute time frame. Where are we? 1-minute time frame, internal SMT inside of a higher time frame PD array with. Now, this is where it would have got a bit confusing, right? Because we've got, what have we got? We've got 3 stacked highs, good draws on liquidity, low resistance, good targets. But only gap that we got was this 1-minute gap here. Now, if you were to enter off this candle with a stop at the swing low, it would have been a 50 point stop. You could have taken it for a 1 to, what's that? 1 to 3? Well, could have held it all the way to a 1 to 2. But did we want to do that? No. Why? Because it's a 60 point bloody stop. But as you can see, 25 point stop. I've noticed with these, all the setups that I fade because the stop loss would be too big, 8 out of 10 times, they don't go less than 50 points. Like, you can put it, because obviously this candle closed, it retested this gap, liked it, and shot straight back up again. I think as long as 25 points is below the inverse gap, you're fine. Because then, like, taking it for a 1 to 2, 25 point stop, 50 points, 8 profit, break even at the internal high, would have absolutely printed. I'm gutted I wasn't on the charts for this one. When did we get it? 15:36. So relatively late into the session, as in terms of like how setups normally go, but it's the only A+ one. SMT inside of a high time frame PD array, supportive SMT at the lows, targeting just all-time high, continuing the fat bullish trend, rejecting off of a bullish 4-hour. I mean, it doesn't get much more textbook than that. I'm quite gutted that I missed this, as it would have been another winning day. So yeah, moving forward, there was also an entry right at market open as well. I'll have a little look. Look, market open inside of the 4-hour, we get a bullish SMT. Bullish SMT here with, what do we get? A 1-minute that stops at the SMT low, which is a 30 point stop. If I were to have gone for a 25 point stop, I would have just probably got wicked out if I got a good fill, because that is like, it came down perfectly to that candle. Whereas if you put it at the SMT low, you're absolutely laughing, right? Break even at this internal high, and it would have just ran. So that's the 2 out of 10 times where it does go down more than 50 points. But yeah, it's always safer to wait for market open, wait to see what direction it wants to go in, see who's in control. Bulls are obviously in control, projecting off of this premium 5-minute, coming up, not hitting this internal high, so keeping structure, tapping back into this bullish 5-minute, and getting an absolutely A++ plus setup coming out of it. It is really annoying because there was no 30-second. There was no 30-second gaps to inverse. There was this tiny one. I never actually saw that. There's this really tiny gap there that you could have taken there, but it's always better to wait for a 1 minute, especially if there's a 1 minute right above a 30-second. Don't take it. Wait for the 1 minute. You want the highest, like the paddy swing. You want the highest inversion in that trading leg, which was this 1 minute. Or was there a 2 minute? Yes, actually, so there was a 2 minute right there. It closed. Oh, might have to start using higher time frame gaps. Who knows? Anyway, that is it for me. That is how I made $0 on the day trading NQ because I was at the bloody gym. But it's fine because I hit a PR, and it was the only time I could have gone to the gym today. Cool. Stay profitable, stay good, stay wealthy. This is it for the day. 856.96 on the month. We're in for a good month. Locking myself out. Just took a banger on Monday. Didn't trade Tuesday. Got semi break even yesterday. No trades today. See what we can end the week on. See if we can catch something good tomorrow. But I'm also going to be out at the gym for market open tomorrow. So I don't like trading at the gym. It's just unfortunate circumstances. But hopefully tomorrow or next week, we've got 2 weeks left of April. I want to get a good payout before the end of April. So we're working on that. But apart from that, I'm going to work on my premium Discord. My mother's birthday, so we're going there. I've also vlogged. Hit a PR. Life's... Can't complain. You can't complain when it's this simple. So if you do want to learn from me, I'm going to start a Discord where I sort of teach what I know, sort of help people with their trading journey, because I mean I've been proven to be profitable 1, 2, 3 months in a row just on this account, and this strategy I've been doing since November. So I'd like to say I'm pretty well inclined. Passed an eval from it, well, past 3 evals total, got 2 payouts, break even on trading as a whole. So yeah, good shit. If I can pass the knowledge on, best believe I'm gonna do so. But without further ado, that is it from me today. Hope you've all had a good, profitable day. If you did take this, please leave it in the comment section below, and do let me know. Little 1 to 2, because you could have also just targeted all-time highs, but at all-time highs, you may as well just trail. So we could have got taken out about there if we'd have just trailed to 1 minute candles, which is kind of what to do all-time highs. Like, having to take profits a bit silly because you're just limiting what you can make. You're better off trailing and just being happy with it. So once it hits your target, which is all-time highs, my advice is to just trail. We'd have got taken out at about 50.75 points. So really not that much more, which is annoying because then it would have ran for another 80. So, but it's all right. You win some, you lose some. And if you don't take any, you can't lose. So, from me, boys, love you all. Take care. See you in the next one.